Well, my initial idea was that there would be a kind of party in this park where people would drink and the moths would drink, and there'd be a kind of convivial, you know, party atmosphere between us and the moths, and a kind of interspecies, in a kind of interspecies solidarity. But you're not allowed to drink in the park.
That's a really, really interesting point. Yeah.
So the moths get to drink. Well, they would if they were here, but.
So you
how would they
put
drink?
out some.
Huh?
What do you mean they would drink to get drunk?
I've got a special solution everywhere. She got on her. Made out of sugar and rum and Guinness and stuff like that, and molasses, and they come and drink it.
Okay. So they'll drink it from your skin?
They would drink it from your skin, yeah.
Okay.
If there were loads of moths, but no, not.
Not around them.
So you did it in England?
In Scotland.
In Scotland?
Yeah.
And there you are.
It failed there too. It failed there too. No moths. Not even one actually. That's all.
I got one.
Really?
Yeah, there was one came aside.
Wow.
Do you have a lot of competition? I mean, is this really going to attract it over like all these other lights?
Yeah, I would have thought.
That's the other failure in the catalogue of dismal failures. It's kind of, I suppose, for me anyway, speaking sort of honestly, it's a kind of, the whole idea was like absurd, a kind of absurd idea from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that we could somehow, you know, communicate with moths and they would come in their hordes. So it's bound to fail.
Yeah, but you know, we have such a nice tradition of like trying to communicate with other species, and they're always failures.
Yeah.
Like aliens are sending like whatever spaceships with little messages out.
The dolphins are always trying to talk to us, but like we just don't understand.
Yeah. So you're not the first to fail. You might be the first to ever succeed if you ever pull this off.
Yeah. Well. I freak out enough people tonight.
So why did it fail this one?
It was too late in the year. I knew it would fail then as well.
So you have never tried it?
But you did it anyway.
I did it anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
I suppose, quite into the idea of, you know, there's this idea, like a lot of the stuff you see these days is very slick and kind of well thought out and well documented, and you know, people put a lot of effort into making it pristine and you know, sometimes occasionally I like to do things that are crap. You know, crappy. I like that aesthetic.
Yeah, I think the crap aesthetic is underrated.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Is there any moths?
Well, the garden's
There's
beautiful.
one.
Where? There are two.
There are two. There's a larger one.